more discovery before he makes a decision on that.
We're going to also reset Mr. Simon, Ms. Malfino, for Mr. Rojas, so he can go out and go over a little more information with him. And then this is Mr. Coleman Fontinet. Good morning, sir. Are you Kaden Fontinet? And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He will, Your Honor.
Mr. Fontenot, in cause number 25, DCCR 1759, you're charged with the first-degree felony offense of aggravated robbery from October 10th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas? Do you fully understand them? And it looks like there is no agreement in this case.
That's correct, Judge.
But y'all marked out one thing, but then signed it. So the post-conviction waivers, y'all marked out.
Right.
But on the admonishment, you put that it's a plea bargain and he has a right to appeal. So if it's unagreed,
Okay,
he
yeah.
has a right to appeal. So I'm going to need you guys to sign, you and the defendant to sign that bottom, please. Would you do me a huge favor and put this in the microwave for 30 seconds? Maybe even a minute. It's so cold in here. It's kind of cold. Thanks. Thanks. So it looks like there's no agreement, which means you're leaving your punishment up to me. And that range of punishment is a minimum 5 years up to 99 years or life in prison. Do you understand? What'll happen is, if I go forward today, I'll go through this plea and then I'll reset your case for sentencing. The probation department will do a pre-sentence report, and then at sentencing, Mr. Coleman, Mr. Rojas can put on any information or evidence that they want, and then I'll make that decision. Do you understand? You have an absolute right to have a jury come in and determine 2 things. First, you can have them determine if you're guilty or not. And then if they find you guilty, you could leave your punishment up to that jury. If we go forward this way, you're waiving that right. And is that what you want to do? Do you want a jury or do you want me?
You.
Okay, so you're waiving your right to a jury, right? Okay. Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Fontenot is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing. Like I said, we'll get that pre-sentence report done, and then we will come back later for sentencing. Anything that you think is important for me to know, get that information to Mr. Rojas, and he'll present it to me on your behalf when we come back. Do either of you anticipate a long hearing or just a normal day? We should be fine.
Normal,
Okay, we'll see y'all back at sentencing. Mr. Fontenot, I don't know that we checked today or not. I just want to let you know something real quick. But for sentencings, we always get jail incident reports. So I don't know what you've been doing, hopefully nothing. But if you have been acting up and getting incident reports in our jail, it better stop today, because I'll look at all of them, and if there's reports, when you come back, it is very unlikely that you're going to get a whole lot of anything out of me as far as low end of the punishment range, or was that. All right, are you Mark Anthony King? And so Mr. King is charged in cause number 25, DCCR 1063, 1064, and 1065 with aggravated sexual assault of a child. The bonds, it looks like, are they all set at $250,000?
Yes.
The bonds are currently all set at $250,000. Ms. Holmes has filed a motion asking for me to reduce those bonds. And just based on what you guys were just saying, it looks like offense dates were from 2018 and 2019. Mr. King was a juvenile at the time and has now been certified. When I say at the time of the offense as a juvenile, but certified to stand trial as an adult at this point, correct?
Yes.
We're all on the same page. Okay. Mr. Nichols, before we go too much into it, what is the state's position with regard to bond?
I don't have a huge objection to a reasonable bond, Your Honor. This case involves allegations with an 8-year-old girl, or 8-year-old at the time. It was a delayed discovery, delayed outcry. In all candor, I've had trouble getting in touch with her family, and so I don't know where this case is going to end up at this point.
Was there, what was the relationship with the
It's a
alleged? A cousin, okay. So, Mr. King, where will you be living if you make bond in your case?
With my sister.
With your sister? And what, do you know the address?
1489.
Is it Beaumont? Is it Port Arthur? Is she here?
No, because I talked to his mom.
It's in Beaumont.
It's in Beaumont. What's your sister's name?
Raven Wilson.
Raven Wilson? Okay. Does Raven have children? How many?
Five. They have more than one.
How old? That's going to be a problem.
You can't stay with your mom?
So here's the thing, based on the nature of these allegations, at least while your case is pending, if I reduce those bonds, you're not going to be around any children under the age of 18. So do you have another option of where to live? You'll have to ask your mom. Okay, so let's do this. I'm not opposed to reducing the bonds. But I need to know that there is a place where there are no children under the age of 18 with someone who's willing to make sure kind of that happens. We don't need to have a hearing necessarily. I'll make the conditions of that. I'll likely have a GPS monitoring device and understand that that's a financial issue. So I'll take that into consideration on the amounts and also what Mr. Nichols said about the complaining witness and some difficulty.
And we'll continue to do our job, Judge. It's just at this point, we haven't been able to make contact.
Okay. And is it the same complaining witness in all three?
There's 2 complaining witnesses in the three cases.
Okay. All right. And are they the same?
Same rough age.
Family.
Yeah, 2 of them
But
is the same person, they just had 2 different dates.
But the two complaining witnesses, what is their relationship to each other?
They are cousins.
They're also cousins.
Yes.
Everybody's cousins. Okay. All right. So, yeah, get me that information. If you'll just send an email, Ms. Holmes, to Mr. Nichols and I'll let y'all know together what the amount is and what the conditions are, as long as there's a place that is for sure with no
Yes, ma'am.
children under the age of 18. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Keep those.